Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha. For those of you who are new, I am an intuitive, I am a medium, and I am a vessel for the great divine. And I am here to do a quick, well, it might not be quick, but an after 222222 portal message. I felt called to just get on here and give the messages for whoever needs them today, because I feel like I've been seeing a lot of I guess people thought that yesterday was going to be some crazy day or something. I'm seeing a lot of disappointment in people of how yesterday went. And I just want to say this. Yesterday, this portal day was a mirror showing you where you are in your journey. So if you did not receive sudden blessings and all that, it doesn't mean that you're not worthy of those things. It means that you still have work to do, basically, for these things that you're trying to bring into your life. You have to understand that we came here, each of us came here with a different purpose. We all came here with different things we're here to contribute. And also we're here for different things that we're here to receive. And, in order to get to these points of being more in touch with our higher selves and more in touch with God and more in touch with our purpose and why we are here, you have to work on yourself. You have to, every time you are triggered, address it. Every time you are talking to you in some way, even if it hurts, you're sitting down and you're dissecting it and you're talking to God about it and you're, working through it and later addressing it when it comes up again, because it will. And that's how you heal, is, addressing things as they come. And then when it happens again, to test you to see if you changed, you do it again. And you might, backtrack here and there, but, eventually it just becomes easier to deal with these parts of ourselves and accept these parts of ourselves. And I'm just learning that, people really are out here thinking that they're just gonna get these manifestations and these crazy blessings just by being a spiritual being, or considering themselves a very spiritual being, or just getting involved in spirituality, and just recognizing that they are spiritual, and it's no, you have to do the work. That's the whole point of realizing that you're a spiritual being living this human experience, is so that you can actually do what you're here to do. And then to later help others do what they're supposed to do and do what they're here to do. This life isn't just supposed to be unicorns and butterflies. It's supposed to be lessons. We're supposed to be learning. And in the midst of that learning, we also receive. And, as you evolve and as we grow and as we tackle these lessons in life that sometimes take years, our blessings also evolve. It's easy to compare ourselves and our journeys to others and their journeys. Well, why do they have that when I want that? But they don't seem to be as evolved as I am, or they don't seem to have the best relationship with God, or be representing God like I do. It's easy to judge, right? But moral of the story is, we don't know how they got blessed. We don't know, where they are on their journey. We don't know their relationship with God. There's so many factors, or they might have tackled some huge lesson elsewhere, or something that we're not able to see that, help them to get where they are. It's just a multitude of things. So comparing ourselves and our journeys is also the last thing that we really need to be doing. It's all about self. We are here for us to learn. We are the only ones we're responsible for, in regards to our lessons and in regards to getting where we need to be and being who we need to be, or who we want to be. We have control over being receptive to God's constructive criticism, or being receptive to the lessons and to learning, instead of being defensive, instead of being turning a blind eye to our pain, or turning a blind eye to parts of ourselves that have been revealed to us constantly that needs to be confronted, that everybody around us has said, you need to work on this. Like, this is something about you that, you know, is detrimental to others, and you choose not to do it. That's on you. And that's every reason why you are where you are. So, and I'm sorry if this is coming off harsh, but this message is really coming through kind of like this. Spirit is very close by, always. And, you know, they've been close by even in the moments where we don't feel them, or where we're so just in feeling trapped in our darkness that like we're not able to feel them. And I promise you that one day Spirit will show themselves in a way that like you will never forget. As long as you try, like we really just need to give it to God every time we're faced with something, like, or faced with a part of ourselves that we don't know what to do with. Like, it's really not in our control. It's like, it's just being brought to our awareness so that we can ask God to help us heal it. Because at the end of the day, we really don't know the best way sometimes to handle certain things. But God does, always. So I really wanted to share that message with you guys. So despite how this portal was for you, or what this brought up for you, I pray that you are able to just sit with it and, you know that it's where you are in your journey, and wherever you are in your journey is extremely important to where you want to go in your journey and who you want to become. So I'm feeling called to this romance deck. So I'm going to see what comes out here for you guys. Get some messages from Spirit for all of you. What is it that you want whoever comes across this video to know? Angels and guides and God's warm white light. 9 of Swords, yeah. There are some of you who are having some severe anxiety or fear, or feeling like you're just not where you want to be. Knight of Cups, but things are changing and have the potential to change. It's like the Knight of Cups, the cups are all about emotions. They're all about, you know, those sensitivity, right? You're being offered parts of yourself that you can work on, or like triggers as well. Like you're being handed them, like, here, this is why you're being triggered, is so that you can acknowledge it, that you could pray about it, that you can work through it, that you can dissect it and then release it. And that's what they're saying, is like you're being triggered right now and you're feeling these feelings so that you are able to release it. And you know, the releasing doesn't happen overnight sometimes. It's about inquiring God, inquiring your angels and guides to assist you, and also surrendering. Surrendering is huge. So that's why I went on that little discussion when I first started this video and felt called to do so, because there are some of you who are really triggered right now. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're like super stubborn, super closed off, and not wanting to go there. Yeah, so I'm hearing something about like back off. There's something that some of you don't want to give to God. Whew. This is heavy. There's something that some of you don't want to give to God, don't want to let God see. But God wants you to know that God sees it anyway. And that's why he's triggering you. That's why, you know, you're being confronted with it, because he is wanting you to surrender it to him. Allow him in. Allow him to help you. He's like, this is the only way. What is it that you're not able to surrender to God? What is it that you feel like you don't want to show anybody? What's that part of you that you don't want to show anybody, that you feel like if somebody were to see this part of you, that it's like you would be found out or something? It's dramatic, because that's not the case. I understand though, but it's like, no, that's not the case. You're going to be supported. The moon card, internal, like your emotional state and emotional balance. We got a lot here. King of Pentacles and King of Wands just came out together with the Ace of Wands. A master of your anger for some of you, or your impulses, and also a master of your emotional stability and your compassion and your generosity for self. And Ace of Wands here at the bottom. Some of you might resonate with the twin flame thing. Like, I'm almost feeling like some of you feel like you're supposed to like come back together with this person or something that you consider your twin. And Spirit's coming through to let you know that this isn't it. If somebody doesn't want you, they don't want you. They would, if they wanted you, they would be with you. And I'm so sorry for the harshness of these messages, but I feel like somebody really needs it. If you've been waiting on somebody to come back, if you've been waiting on somebody to return a call or a text, or you've just been being kept in this illusion that, you know, somebody who you haven't talked to in maybe years, months, is going to come back and you're meant to be together, your soulmates or your twin flames, you need to let them go. Whoever this is for, you need to let them go. And surrender it to God. So if you're not able to let it go, if it's still too painful to let go, God's saying, surrender this to me. Let me have it. Because you're not wanting to give it to God, because your heart knows that if you do, it's not going to be the outcome that you expected. But the cool thing is that it's going to be better with the Ace of Wands here. A new passionate beginning. Something about vocal. Yeah, Four of Cups. An offer that just never comes. You will be waiting. Like, do you really want to wait or waste any more time thinking about somebody that's not thinking about you? Five of Swords. You've been kept in this illusion by readers, or just by, you know, yourself. But like, this illusion that you've been in is a huge part of your journey. So it's not to make you out to seem crazy or anything. Like, this is a part of your journey. And this is meant to teach you about self-love and about choosing yourself and not choosing a fantasy over your actual life, and not allowing, you know, somebody who's not even giving you the time of day anymore to have control over your life, and to basically keep you in a cycle of, you know, you being in a relationship with somebody with you're in a relationship with a ghost. I did not expect Spirit to come through with this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Somebody here is in a relationship with a ghost, with an illusion of a person. Like, this person isn't even all that you make them out to be. You have somebody else that's meant to be with you, that will be physically there for you. Like, we're here living a human experience. Why would we settle for something that's, you know, not really helping us? So whoever that's for, your advice is to surrender it to God. Like, just once and for all, surrender it, and, you know, let God take care of whatever's meant to happen here. Wow, that was not what I expected this to be. Okay, let's see. Any other messages for anybody else? Healing angel. At this very moment, you are being bathed in gold, pink, and deep green light. Accept this healing. We, your angels, surround you with wings of love. You are eternally free, eternally fresh, and eternally abundant. Sending you some healing. Imagine, clearly visualize the life you want. Feel it in your heart and soul, and so it will come to be. And clarity, close your eyes for a moment. Breathe in the blue of the sky. Feel a gentle breeze flow through you. There's peace, there's clarity. A magical healing has just taken place. A gift from your guardian angel. Yeah, healing. Spirit wants to bring in whoever resonates with this message, healing. So I know that this was harsh, and I am so sorry that it had to be this way, but for whoever this is for, this is really going to help you in moving forward and in choosing yourself and in choosing a partner that is present. So I will leave my info for personal readings and healings in the description box. And I hope to see you guys in my next video or my next live. Regardless, have a good rest of your day or night wherever you are in the world. Bye-bye.